Being a fireman is the best job in the world. It's the most rewarding way to give back to your community. You're always going to help somebody in a time of need or in an emergency.
The volunteers are integral to firefighting operations just simply because of how many people it requires to respond to fire emergencies.
Everybody's in need of volunteers. I mean, if you can go out and help your community, definitely do it.
Paid or volunteer firefighter going in a burning building, there is no difference.
We're looking for members that are willing to commit, provide impact in the community, and become good firemen.
We take what we do seriously because we're dealing with real fire and we're dealing with real lives. So anybody who's got the heart and the time for it, come and do something like this.
It's very unrealistic that any of the towns, from the largest to the smallest, could physically staff what was required to respond to just a simple house fire. And when you add in all the complexities of our commercial districts or hotels and the high density that we see in the summertime, it makes it even more solidified that we have to have volunteers in our fire response model.
I grew up on Hatteras Island. I come from a fishing family. I showed up on my 16th birthday because I thought it was the cool thing to do. And I saw them riding big red fire trucks, doing cool things, and I joined up on a Tuesday night. It's been history ever since. I've been in the Hatteras Volunteer Fire Department 12 years now.
Dare County has 15 fire departments, from Duck to Hatteras, Stumpy Point to Nags Head. They're all independent fire departments, and they all are either volunteer or combination.
When we look into our community for volunteers, you don't have to have any background of firefighting. You can show up on a Tuesday night and just want to help. And we have the leadership and the officers there and good firefighters able to teach you all the skills needed to become a firefighter.
And you hear that a lot. You hear people say, man, I just want to give something back to my community. I just want to help out. And we've seen people come through the door, that was their goal, and they fell in love with firefighting.
The fire department has impact all across the community in different ways, whether it's putting water on the fire, whether it's hurricane cleanup, whether it's helping somebody out of the elevator.
The number one thing is really being there for your community, for your patrons. What you're doing is helping saving other people's lives and giving your community a sense of safety.
Everyone's taking volunteers. We all need help. There's not enough folks on the beach, there's not enough money on the beach to have everyone paid. We really need the help of our community.
If you're unable to run into a burning building, there are many other opportunities to volunteer at a fire department. They need you, they need good people, and so I encourage you to reach out to your local community and see what's in store for you.
The operation of our equipment, our ladder trucks, our engines, our pumps, all those things, they have to happen. We've got a group of guys that are really into the trucks and into driving, and we have another group that are really into firefighting. They all work well together, and each one requires the other. So there are many other positions outside of suppression and emergency response that can support the volunteers as well.
There's truck maintenance, there's administrative stuff, there's even just like when we get back from doing this today, there's helping clean everything up.
We want everyone to know we're always looking for new volunteers. We've got many, many jobs that are well suited for anyone. You don't have to just go inside a burning building. We've got a job for you, and we could really use your help. I know here in Buxton, Avon, and Frisco, we train on Monday nights here on the island. In Duck, we meet every Tuesday night.
Hatteras meets every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. We're in need of volunteers all the time. We have a job for everybody. Everybody is welcome.
If you want to volunteer for Southern Shores Fire Department, we train every Tuesday and Thursday nights, so that's the time you want to come in and sit down and just see what it's about.
Roanoke Island, we have trainings on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So if you're interested in being a volunteer firefighter, reach out to your local community. They'll be glad to have you.